fans are talking about, oh, he brings so much going forward, but they say he's sometimes a bit of a liability at the back. How do you see that? And is that how it works in your mind?
But every player's got, qualities that are so good in certain things and you lose in other things. Like when you have a blanket and you are cold and you will try to say, okay, I'm colder here. And I go like this and then my feet are cold. And then I want to put my feet there and then I'm colder here. It's with every play, with every system, with every formation, you have to find the right balance. With Alex, the win rate that we have is incredibly high. That's it. He's an exceptional player. He gives us so much and we are so happy to have him.
And what is it that he brings that you think makes that win rate so high?
Well, he makes us more dominant, the way he progresses the ball, the way he defends forward. He's really intuitive. He has so much courage to play. In any ground you put him, he wants the ball, he wants to play, he wants to take opportunities to damage the opponent, and I love that about him.
And we hear a lot about his sort of personality behind the scenes and his character, and he's a bit of a joker. But what's he been like and what's he done to that dressing room, do you think?
He's a huge contributor to that. He can change the energy in the room. He's got a special sense of humor. He connects with people in a special way. I know him for years, and you need people like this in the dressing room, that's for sure.
Can I just ask you, I don't know if there's talk about Nick Pope getting injured by Newcastle. There's talk of them maybe coming in and trying to get Aaron Ramsdale in January. Is that something that the club would ever entertain, maybe strengthening a title rival in mid-season?
I want Aaron with us. I'm really happy to have two very, very good goalkeepers, and Aaron is staying with us.
But do you see it as becoming a problem? There's been talk of him wanting to play because he needs to play for England at the Euros and not having regular football. Is that going to become an issue, do you think, next year?
I don't expect so.
Have you spoken to Aaron about it?
Yes.
He's
willing to play like any player. He wants to play. He wants to play for Arsenal. That's what he wants to do. And then the other is a consequence. But as well for England, it's not like he has started a lot of games. So hopefully we can help him to be better here so then he can play with England.
You can't afford to let anyone go. Obviously, especially goalie, if Raya gets injured, it's too much of a risk anyway, isn't it?
We want to be better. So we want to add to already what we have. That's the intention that we have.
Go.
Josh was here on the weekend. Would you, and you just said about adding, would you have spoken about what you might do in January when you sort of look back maybe to a year ago and what you did and didn't do there, and now coming up to this January in a very similar position as Kai said? And I guess, is there funds to do something, and is your plan to kind of put your foot on the accelerator?
Well, when we get to December, we will see where we are, what we need, what the injury update is as well, when we're going to recover certain players, and we will assess. We already have a plan in place to make sure that we can be proactive if something has to be done. That's our job, and we discuss about every single possibility, not only the staff, with players, but with the staff as well, the direction of the club, a lot of things, and it's great to have him.
But last year you were quite aggressive with trying to go for Mudryk and obviously Caicedo, and you obviously were quite, and then you had to kind of do a slight detour. Will you be as aggressive this January?
Well, depending, because sometimes there are opportunities in the market, or the team needs something that it doesn't have, or something comes up that you don't expect. So you have to be prepared, that's for sure. And last year there were certain things that we could not do in the summer as well at the end, that we wanted to address in January, and we were still not able to do them.